Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some more digital designs to share with you. These are some really fun pieces to use, particularly in junk journals or making junk journals. Before we dive into the new products, I wanted to let you know that this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Millions of people use Skillshare to explore new skills or to deepen existing passions. It's a really great place to get lost in creativity and to discover a community of people with similar interests. I recently took a class with Peggy Dean and it was called Create a Repeat Pattern on the iPad using only Procreate. So obviously that was all about how to create repeat patterns using Procreate, and I've shared previously some of the patterns I've been able to make using her process, and I've already been able to begin selling them in my Etsy store as digital designs. I found this particular class really straightforward and it made the whole process so clear for me compared to the tutorials I tried to learn from on YouTube and on the internet, and it's just opened up a world of possibilities for me as far as designing my own scrapbook papers and getting me started on digital design using the iPad Pro. Skillshare also has thousands of classes in a variety of topics, including illustration, design, photography, film and video, and so much more. Members get unlimited access to all classes and are able to be self-paced when absorbing information or trying class projects. There are classes in every category to fit every skill level and schedule. So the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description box will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and let me show you my most recent digital designs. So I wanted to share some new printables that I've made using Procreate, and everything that I show in this video comes in the same pack. I've just made different size variations of the same printables. So these printables are book covers and you can use them in a few different ways. So I actually took a lot of the illustrations that I've done previously for different collections. So the In the Woods collection and the Happy at Home, Wish Garden, and also the Fairy Tale collection I did called Enchanted, as well as some of the Sweet Pea fundraiser pack elements. And I thought if I took some of those illustrations and put them onto book covers, you could use them to either create journal covers that go really well with those papers, or you can also use them to create ephemera pieces. And so I'm going to show you the different sizes and the different ways that you can use them. So there's 12 different cover designs, and like I said, they just come in different size formats, so you can print whichever one will work for what you want to use it for. The first size is this larger size, and I thought that it would be handy to include a size like this because you could use it as an actual journal cover for junk journals that you make. So I'm going to do a demonstration for that in a moment, but I'll just show you all of the different cover designs first. So these are the first two. This one's done with the enchanted illustrations, and I've left a spot on each cover where you can write something if you want to put a title on, or you can just leave it blank. And I wanted them to be inspired by old vintage books. So this one goes really well with the enchanted paper pack, and then this one goes really well with the In the Woods paper pack. And so you could write a title in the middle here, or you could just leave it as is, and you could write a title on the bottom here or leave it as is. And so I'll show you how they look on a cover in a minute. These two are done with the Sweet Pea paper pack illustration. So I took these two illustrations and put them onto a little cover, and then you've got, again, these little places where you can add a title if you want to. And then for the little Woodland Creatures, I just made some really simple covers with those. So you've got a squirrel, a deer, then we've got the fox and the owl, and then the frog, and then I took the butterfly as well and just made a slightly different cover for that one. And then the first two have images from the first two packs that I made, which was Wish Garden and Happy at Home. And so again, this one you can write here, and here you could put a title there as well. On these ones, again, there's lots of blank space where you could add a title if you wanted to. I kind of like them the way that they are, but I wanted to leave room to do that just in case. you wanted to do that. So those are the 12 different designs, and you just get them in different sizes, like I said. So that's the largest size, and I'm going to cut one out and I'm going to show you what it would look like on the cover. So I've just cut this one out, and I just have this book here to show you sort of what this would look like. So you could glue this onto a journal cover that you made, and it would kind of have that vintage book feel to it. So obviously this isn't a journal, it's just a book. I just wanted to show you sort of what it would look like. And you can do that with each of the covers. These larger ones measure approximately just under 5 inches by just over 7. So they're a nice little size for your average journal size. So there's those. The next size is this one. So these ones have the backs as well. So you can cut them out and fold them and create like little notebook covers. So again, you get all 12 of them. They all have backs that match the fronts. And again, I'll cut them out, or I'll cut a few of them out and just show you the different ideas I had for this size. So I've just cut these two out, and then all you have to do is fold them in half to create a little notebook. I'm just going to take a bone folder and just crease that really well. And that just gives you this really cute little notebook. So I like to use these as ephemera in journals, so I like to just tuck this into a pocket without any pages inside it. But you could also actually put pages inside it and make like a little mini notebook that slips into a larger journal. Or if you wanted to, you could also use them to create little pockets. So you could take this and stitch or glue the edges and then have like this little pocket. So I'm going to go and pass this through the sewing machine and show you what I mean by that. So that just makes this really cute little illustrated pocket, and then you could take some ephemera and just slip it inside the pocket and then have that inside a journal. So I think that's a really cute idea as well. You can also just leave them open and slip ephemera inside them, like a little file folder. So that's that size. And then you also get the same size without the backs. So they're the same size as these, but you can just use these as ephemera on their own. So I know that you could potentially just print these out and cut off the backs and use them the same way, but I just thought I'd include the PDF without the back. That way you don't have to use extra ink if you only want the front side. So I'm going to cut a few of these out as well, and so that's that size without the backs. So you can just use these as like loose ephemera pieces in journals. You could use them as like postcard fronts, journal cards. You could write on the back. You could even print a pattern onto the back or print it onto the white side of a pattern paper so that it's double-sided, or you could write directly onto the front as well. I just thought that this is a nice little size that's really versatile, so you can use it for all sorts of different craft projects. So there's that size, and then the last size is just like a really mini little version. So you get, again, all 12 designs on a smaller format. So they have the backs, and they're just like extra mini little notebooks, a little bit smaller than this size. And I'll just cut a few of those out to show you what they look like as well. So this is those cut out. I'm just going to fold them over, and again, that just gives you a really cute little mini notebook. I really like using these as ephemera pieces in journals, so just tucked into pockets. It gives you a little bit of writing space, or you can put photos or something inside, so I think that's a really cute idea. And I just thought that it's nice to include a different variety of sizes so that you can just print out whichever size works for your own needs or your own project. So all of the variety of sizes come in a pack. So on Etsy, if you would like to purchase these printables and you want all of the sizes, they all come in the same one pack. Or if you only want one of the sizes, again, it comes in the same pack. So say if you only want these, you still get all of these as a bonus, but you can pick and choose which ones you print out. So those are my new printables. I think these turned out so cute. I think this is something that I would like to do with all of the paper collections that I create in the future as well. I think it's nice to take some of those focal images and create little book covers like this. It just adds some extra options for how you can use it, especially if you want to do like a themed journal. It also gives you a cover piece, so you've kind of got like a whole kit. If you purchase the pattern papers with the covers or with the collage sheets as well, it gives you a nice variety of different types of products. So those are the printables that I have to share with you today. If you'd like to go check them out, I'll leave the link in the description box. Another big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I'll also leave the link to Skillshare down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.